What does it mean? What does it mean to be at peace? What does it mean to be at ease? What does it mean for our psychic storms to give way to sunny skies? What does it mean to lay our burden down? What does it mean to find some redemption, to find some absolution? What does it mean to be in grace? It feels like these days all of us are caught in psychic storms. We're all just enveloped in a maddening chatter, a kind of excessive rumination, a self-consciousness characterized by hypervigilance and neuroticism, a proneness to negative emotion, interpsychic storms. We're out of touch with our bodies. We are in a state of dis-ease. The mental health epidemic, no doubt, makes evident what I think is clearly, intuitively apparent, which is that we're all in a state of alienation, and when more people die by suicide than die from natural disasters and armed conflict combined, I think it tells us that something is broken. But how do we address what's broken if we can't really see it? How do we quantify our interiority? How do we fix our psyche if our psyche by design is sort of ineffable and metaphysical? We're so caught up in the trappings of a materialist world view that we have become alienated from our psyches, and our inner psychology is a domain we know not. We are strangers to ourselves. We are strangers in a strange land. We are anxious. We are caught up in the trivial. We are obsessed with overthinking and rumination, and we are locked inside ourselves, and we are not in a state of ease. So what does it mean then to find ease? How do we finally then occasion stillness and inner peace? Well, what is needed, friends, is a kind of intervention, a form of knowledge known as knowledge by acquaintance. We cannot be told what lies through the looking glass. We cannot be told what the matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. Chris Letheby wrote about this. He says, for a person trapped in the hall of mirrors and anxiousness and self-defeating narratives of anxiety and depression, they cannot be told how to free themselves from those trappings. They have to be shown how to free themselves from those trappings. Stop trying to make art, they've said, and just become art. There needs to be a leap of faith. There needs to be a dying to who you were. There needs to be a psychological skydive. There needs to be a trust fall. There needs to be a willingness to live in paradox. We must surrender all control in all of our affordances and trust that we are safe and we will land in a feather bed. There has to be a kind of slipping in the banana peel only to find ourselves in a place where we realize that everything we feared was just a psychic storm. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Fear is the mind killer. So how do we kill fear instead? How do we find ease? How do we move into grace? We need to shake the snow globes of our existential and ruminating rigidity. We need to get past the broken record stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves that are no longer serving us. We need to move into domains where we are born anew. To be twice born and experience a virginal noticing of the sensate world is to awaken the mind's attention from the lethargy of custom and redirect it towards the wonders of existence. A virginal noticing of the sensate world, or what Michael Pollan calls a sense of first sight, unencumbered by knowingness, is to be twice born. Like the painter Miro said, in order to see something, you must forget the name of the thing you are seeing. In order to see something, you must forget the name of the thing you are seeing. Universes of possibility will be disclosed. Gray will be infused by color. The invisible will be revealed, and the mundane will be blown away by awe. And in this castigating and slaying and annihilation of the psychic storms, we will find ourselves reborn. And we will be grateful. And we will be whole. And we will be in dis-ease no more. So this is our path to redemption, friends. This is how we move past the ego that has become a tyrant. This is how we free the brave, reckless gods within us all, because the alternative, as David Foster Wallace wrote, is unconsciousness, the default setting, the rat race, and the constant gnawing sense of having had and lost some infinite thing. So reclaim that infinite thing, and you will find ease, and you will find grace, and you will find gratitude, and you will find wholeness. I want nothing less for you, friends, and I want nothing less for you, for this is our common next.